Good morning guys, welcome back to the channel. Right, it's a little bit, well, it's completely different from normal. Let's not mess about. I thought I'd share this experience with you. I haven't asked whether I can film inside at the minute, but I thought I'd just share it with you. Anyone who knows me knows I absolutely love vehicles, okay? Love them. I'm 37 and I'm about to pick up my 30th vehicle. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a quick tour of the van and the setup of what I'm literally just about to give up, and then what I'll do later on is I will show you and give you a little sneak peek of what I've just bought. So if you are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe, links in the corner. Like I say, trying to get to 10k. For those of you who have pushed that button recently for subscribe, honestly, thank you very much. And for those of you who have been with me from the very start, honestly, thank you very much from the bottom of my heart. Really do appreciate it. So let's get stuck into it. So like I say, I'm actually at the garage where I'm picking it up. So this is my 2019 Transporter. So how I've had it set up for the past 2 years is like this. So I've had we always put a false floor in. Okay, now this vehicle was set up straight away as it's just electrical and plumbing. That's it. We can't get any big sheet materials in. A lot of people will say, yeah, that's stupid, but at times, yeah, but most of the time it's fine. So this section here, I can get all my 3 metre lengths in. Now with Transporters, they're a bit naff because you can't actually get the 3 metre lengths in. So day one of owning this van, it was about just under 40 grand, I think it was at the time. I cut a massive hole in the bulkhead and the seat at the front so I can get on with it. Such is life. It's a works vehicle. Anything I own has to be used. So down this section here, you can get two sets of steps, one for me, one for Jack. And then odds and sods bit, all my Stanley stackers used to go in there. And then as you can see in this bit here, we used to keep all our accessories and things like that in there. Also, let's take you around the side. It feels very tinny now. So on the side, I used to keep my cable down here on this bit. My cable used to go in this little bit, and then when you're doing rewires and stuff, you obviously used to put more in. Also, highest security going in the world was the old clamp. So made a little like coffin pull-out drawer thing. Used to keep all the power tools that was loose in there back onto the security. You can never be too careful. And then in here I had these like little bins that I had. I used to keep all like the plumbing parts, like the waste and things like that. Now in the so that hole I was telling you about, sorry if it's turned sideways, there she is, and that runs all the way through. Now this van, I'd like to say it's been a pleasure to own, but it's not. Me personally, whether it was just me, bad experience, this van has not been worth the money. It's about another 10 grand on top of what I'm about to be picking up, and it's not worth the money. It's broke down 5 times. Customer service was not good for my local branch. That's not a true representation of all dealerships, because it's not fair. It's not fair to be saying that. It's not, but from my experience, the customer service I had was awful. So that being said, would I buy another Transporter? No, not happening. So there's a little hint for you. We're not buying another one. This is the end of the road for my Transporter thing. They're sold as a premium brand, and I've always wanted to scratch that itch as such so I can have a Transporter. I've always wanted to say, yeah, I've had one, and you know, it's just another thing I've ticked off the list, and it's just not been worth it. So for those of you who have sent me all the stickers and stuff, I can't get them off. So I'm not going to put them in my new vehicle when people still send me stickers. I think I'm going to do a sticker wall, because that way, because I change my vehicle so often, that's a problem. It is a bad habit. So yeah, so for those guys who have sent them, like I say, thank you very much. You know, every single one I've had like a little personal message on them. Brilliant, you know, really good, and really appreciate it. But yeah, I mean, the van, it drives nice. Don't get me wrong, it drives nice once it's driving. The service cost on this is mental money for what it is. I had to have a massive row with them. I'm not paying it. They wanted 380 quid for just to change my oil and filter. No way am I paying that. It's literally an hour's work, and that is dragging your feet. So I was not happy about that. And I know that people say, yeah, it's main dealers, it's Volkswagen, what do you expect? No, I don't want to be ripped off by anybody, so it's not an excuse. So not when we're comparing it to the rest of the lads' cars, the rest of the lads' vans, sorry. And for the equivalent service, it was 99 quid. And they're brand new vans. It's not like they're old knackers and we're going to a backstreet garage. This is still main dealers, but a different brand. No, I was not happy, and I still paid over the odds, even after I had a massive discount on it. Tyres as well. Tyres do not last in this thing. These tyres need replacing, and I've done, let me try and see what mileage I've done. 15,000 miles, needs a new set of front tyres. Rubbish. So, enough moaning going on with all that. Like I say, it is a different video. It's a very different video. I won't be able to record this next bit when I'm actually doing the deal of swapping the vehicles over. But what I'll do a little video of my new van once I've been and picked the keys up. So stay tuned. Right, so honesty disclaimer. I did record straight after picking the van up, and it was just a really windy day. We've had loads of storms and all the rest of it, and the sound quality was awful. So we're probably 2-3 weeks in, would you say, Lou, since owning this? Something like that. So it's changed a little bit from picking it straight up from the dealership. So I'd just like to point out as well that the video is sponsored by Tradeify. Tradeify is a job management app, and it is something that you should all try it out. It's a really good system. We use it for everything: invoicing, quoting. It helps us secure jobs, and it keeps customers informed with everything that's going on. It's really easy to use. There's a 14-day free trial. I'll put the link below in the description, and there's also, if you like it, there's a 50% off for the first 3 months if you use the promo code GHawk50. So there you go. So that's that. So right, so here she is. So we have a brand new Transit Custom Sport. So we have altered it here. I've been very busy, and in that time I've been on holiday as well. I've had all the sign writing changed as well, because anyone who knows, to get the sports you have like orange stripes on there, and that doesn't go with our branding, so we've had all that changed. And also I've been very busy, and I've done something in the back. So anyone recognise that stuff? So this is all the racking from Botsmart. It's been in the planning for ages. I'm going to do a full video on this at a later date, but I can honestly say this is probably the best setup I've ever had. So I'll just briefly show you that. So that's obviously on that bit. Like I said, I will do a full video on it. And we've had to change the graphics as well. From the back, from what we normally do, it's completely different from all the other 2 Transits that we've got. But also Lou, behind me, is getting his new van tomorrow, so that's a bit of a surprise as well, isn't it? You excited, Lou?
Yeah, I can't wait.
So we're not going to tell you what it is yet. You're going to see. If you follow me on socials, like say we're on Instagram, just check us out. You will see what that is. So I'll just quickly show you the back here. And like I say, a couple of weeks in, but I'm going to do a full review on this because it is absolutely, I'm over the moon with it, and obviously I want to show people what and how I've gone about setting it all up. So yeah, so also the reason why the Transporter was so bad, too many things really. Overpriced. You can't fit 3 metre lengths in unless you'd be like a mental case like I showed earlier on and just cut your seat and your bulkhead to pieces. But yeah, just not really worth it. In my one, I'm not saying they're all like that, but my one broke down multiple times, and yeah, just done my head in, to be fair. And this so far is probably my best setup I've ever had on this, I'd say. There's roof racking and a pipe carrier to go on as well. I've got that, but I haven't had a chance to do it. So yeah, so that is it. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have, don't forget to give us a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel as usual, and leave your comments below. I'll see you later. Cheers guys.